Hello, everyone. Here we are again at our channel, reading again from The Seeker's Journal by Om Prakash Gilmore, A Spiritual Journey. This is an experiment that was done during the COVID period where Om Prakash Gilmore attempted through various forms of meditation, chanting, dream control, and many other methodologies to cross into other dimensions or other timelines in a physical way. This is the journal that Om Prakash kept. We've been reading from it in previous YouTube videos. You can find more there, and we are picking up now with entry number 45. Reading once again. This is entry number 45. I am totally blank when it comes to writing today. It is difficult to remember what happened in my journeys last night. All I remember is a dream conveying a lesson that I have moved to a next level and have decided to let go of my identity altogether. This is the major step the ego must take in order for the whole self to be free. I have been willing to take this step for a long time, but now, according to the dream, some deep essential part of myself has decided to take the step. In other words, something in the deep subconscious, that shadowy part that often influences our thoughts and behaviors without us knowing, has decided to let go. There is a separation where the lower impulses continue to work, tussle, and move around, but are no longer going to influence the higher self. The main part of the dream was journeying with the goddess to a place of freedom. I can't wait to see what this turns out to mean, or how it will be reflected in my behavior. The Ho'oponopono has worked a great deal. I continue to cleanse my subconscious and heart so that I may heal myself and be guided by the Spirit. This is a great bonus that makes my life enjoyable during the worst of times. Journal entry number 46. Strange dreams last night. I had been dreaming about working with many black women for some reason. One of them actually held me and gave me a big kiss. She began to drop paper butterflies on me. Someone asked, "What's next?" She said, "Butterflies." It was a strange dream. I think that it has to do with a class I will be offering, a very affordable one to teach people how to free themselves from this society and remain free through alternative medicine, health practices, and many forms of meditation that exist and are available for anyone who has access to how to do them. Teaching this class has been a dream of mine for more than 20 years and has been in the making for more than 40. I feel that I was brought here to this earth to teach this class, and that is my plan. I don't know if anyone will sign up for it, but I am fulfilling my calling, so to speak, by preparing for it and promoting it. Journal entry number 47. I'm having strange dreams, but haven't done much journeying lately. I guess I am a bit too much in my head now, wondering about the future. I know that things will be alright because I have no choice but to be, ultimately. But getting to the ultimate can be a long, arduous journey. The ugliness I have seen from the U.S. population and the stupidity is beginning to trouble me. It seems that more and more people are becoming victim to the airwaves, where spin doctors are hired in order to teach them to hate and to work against their own best interests. This is frightening because many of the people in the U.S., especially the lazy and cowardice ones, find comfort in their teachings, which focus on prejudice, hatred, and not taking responsibility for one's own life. The American public, those folks anyway, blaming others for your own failure is like drinking water from a spring on a hot summer's day. The travesty is that all of the blessings bestowed upon us because of a chance of birth in this country have become the curse. They are the chains that construct our minds so we can't achieve our full potentials. As I speak of full potentials, I'm not talking about having several cars or having a lot of money. I'm speaking about our full human potential, the level where we are neither masters or servants to nature or reality, but are nature and reality. As long as we put on the blinders of this civilization, however, this won't happen. We will think that we are the masters, which in reality will make us and mean that we are slaves. All of the spirituality workshops or pilgrimages or meetings at the congregation once or twice a week will make no difference. There will just be a different ball and chain. Freedom only comes to those who live fully. It comes to those with their eyes open and who dare to take the right step at the right time to claim it. I am afraid that in this United States, very few have the tendency and the courage to really become all that is possible. This includes the religious communities and the spiritual communities more and more. That is what I awakened within my mind this morning. I will read the last journal entry for now. Entry number 48. I invite you to leave comments below, and to visit our website. You'll see an address below also, so that you can learn more and perhaps partake of our life coaching program that can move you to the next step of greater understanding and physical and mental and spiritual health. So this is entry number 48. I dreamed I was in a large hall. It was part of some club, just sitting with a group of people who were all part of the club. At first I was in a structure that resembled a church. There were many sporting teams that were supposed to run races. I was in charge of one, which I didn't discover until I arrived. I complained that there should have been instructions about this. I was asked if I signed them in to run the race and compete. I had no idea what they were talking about. So there I was, standing there, responsibility for entrance into a race I didn't know anything about. I sat with the others and relaxed as my team came in, preparing for the race. I shifted to another large part of the room. It seemed like a cafeteria. We sat there and talked. A person came in and said that we were going to the set room. We all picked up our trays and began to follow. My tray was flexible and began to bend, almost dropping off my food, but I quickly straightened it as we proceeded to yet another room and arrived. It was like a cocktail party where we were all talking with each other. A young black woman I was familiar with named Eunice greeted me warmly. I introduced her to my wife. They seemed to know each other. My wife walked away and talked with a young child. I stayed there and talked with Eunice. I had just watched a Frankenstein movie with a woman named Eunice on it. She was the only person who treated the monster well, other than the blind man, and the monster had killed her. In any event, I don't know what the dream was about. I was told, however, that I was in a parallel universe. I was told that dreams were a portal. Dreams were there to release ideas from your subconscious. If you grabbed onto an idea and accepted it, you would move into the direction of that idea and your life would be altered forever. If you rejected it, your life would take another path. In essence, our beliefs that are planted in our subconscious is what creates or enforces the image of the world that we live in daily. It is my guess, and it would make sense, that the thoughts and the ideas we live with daily and their acceptance or rejection would have the same effect. Perhaps we do create our own realities to a great extent, not just theoretically, but in actuality. Thanks for being with us for the reading. We'll be putting this at our minds.com station and also on YouTube. Have a great day and live your life like this day is the last on earth. Anyway, namaste, everyone.